Hey guys, Technomentary here with the video for you guys. In this video, we're going to be unboxing iPhone 8 Red Edition in 2021. We did similar videos from eBay unboxing. If you guys haven't checked those out, make sure you guys check those out. And this is an updated video to show you guys how you can buy really cheap used iPhones that are still worth it in 2021 for a really low price compared to what you would pay in store. And we're going to do an unboxing here to see what kind of phone you can expect to get. But before we go ahead and get started, if you guys are new to our channel, we do a lot of tech news, reviews, and giveaways. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. So let's go ahead and get this unboxing underway. So as you can see here, it came in this generic white box. Of course, this isn't the Apple box, but that's fine because this is a used phone, but it's in great condition. And in this video, we're gonna also show you with you guys some tips on trick whenever you're buying from eBay so that you don't get scammed, because you can easily get scammed on eBay. And here, as you can see, we have two things here on this. In the box, there was just the charger, this one, and then this one. These chargers look like these are not the original charger, of course, but they're pretty much OEM branded chargers, so they probably work as good. So we'll put these chargers aside here and take a look at the actual phone. This is the product Red Edition of the iPhone 8 here. As you can see, it's a really unique design, and we're gonna go ahead and take this plastic film that they put on. This is not a new phone, but I wonder why they put this plastic film on it, but even the better. And as you can see here, the product Red Edition of the phone. Here, if we take a look at the back here, as you see, there's no crack or scratch. The back on the 8 is a glass back, so you can easily crack, but none of that. And then the top, as you can see here, is clean. The side here looks clean, a little bit dirt around the edges of the screen, but that's something you could probably wipe off. The bottom here with the charge port as well, clean for the most part. And then on the right hand side here with the power button, looks clean as well, and the SIM card. And then if we take a look at the front screen here, nothing really noticeable in terms of any deep scratches or anything like that. So that's pretty good for this phone. So we're gonna go ahead and power it on. Hopefully it powers on here. All right, so it is powering on. Sometimes when you buy stuff from eBay or any other site, it might not power on. You might have to charge it because they've been through time since they've been charged, maybe a couple months in storage, and then the time it takes to get to you. So as you can see here, it is on right now. We're on the main screen, so it looks like it's been factory reset, which is good. And we're gonna go ahead and set this one up. We're gonna go select our region, do a quick start setup. You're gonna have to connect to Wi-Fi here, so we're just gonna connect to a generic Wi-Fi we have set up here. Looks like it took us back. And let's try this one more time. All right, so this time we put in the password. If you don't have Wi-Fi, you're gonna have to connect it to iTunes here, or if you have a SIM card, go ahead and put that SIM card in. You can use the SIM card data as well to activate the phone. All of this we discuss in other videos of setting up an iPhone correctly and properly so you get phone service, because if you don't set it up right, you're not going to get phone service. But of course, you don't even need phone service to use an iPhone. You can use it on Wi-Fi as well. And as you can see here, we're able to get through that screen. Now in data and privacy, just going to hit continue. Touch ID, if you're setting it up, you probably want to set that up. But for our purpose, we just skip through it. And also in the video, I'm going to show you guys a couple ways to test whenever you buy used phones. Most phones you want to buy on used, you want to make sure that you read the description that they're fully functional. But if they're not fully functional, you probably don't want to buy it, because you don't want to buy a phone that has problem. And a lot of sellers that sell on eBay sell pre-owned phones that are fully functional, no issues whatsoever. And we're gonna go ahead and set it up here. As you can see, one more, and welcome to iPhone. So here, as you can see, we are in the main home screen menu. And the first test we usually like to do to check an iPhone is real. We did a video on this, on multiple ways to check if an iPhone is real. Make sure you guys check that out. That's going to be linked in the comment section. Also link on how to check the full functionality of the phone as well. And the first important thing is to go ahead to the App Store here. If it takes you to the App Store, that means you're good. If it takes you to some Android or Google Play Store, right off the bat, the phone is fake. The other things you can do is go to the phone setting, general, and then about, and take that IMEI number and the serial number. You can actually look up the serial number on Apple's website to make sure it is a valid phone. A couple things whenever you guys are buying phones off eBay is the first thing you want to check out on a listing is the seller's feedback and rating, and that information can be found either on the right hand side if you're using the website version, or all the way at the bottom if you're using the mobile version of eBay. Make sure the seller has at least 1,000 or more feedback. You can also click on the seller's profile. That will take you to their profile, show you what else they're selling. If it's a seller that doesn't have anything, they're selling a really just one phone that and nothing else, and that phone looks too good to be true. For example, iPhone 12, maybe for like $200-300. Well, that could be pretty much fake or some sort of scam, because those phones are, you know, the base ones go for $700-800, and then the pro models go up 1,000 and more. So things like that you want to check out. So check out the seller's profile and feedback to make sure they're selling other stuff and they're legit, and you can read their ratings as well. The next thing you want to check out on a listing that's really important when you go to eBay is, you can probably go here, is the description of the actual listing here. So when we go through, you want to thoroughly read to make sure, like for example, if we go here to iPhone, and we're going to leave the link in the description section. So if you guys want to check out the phones in the description section of the iPhone 8 and such, you can pretty much scroll through here. As you can see, you can check out the phones that we have. We'll link you guys to the most discounted phones. This one we bought around, not particularly this listing, this one was around $160. This one's a little bit more, but things you want to check out for, right? As you can see here, when we go on a listing, as we mentioned, this is a really good seller we bought from. See, as you can see, their feedback is over 55,099 positive people. That's a good feedback, and you can click on the seller's profile to learn more. All of these feedback mean it's a good seller. Things you want to check out for is things like return. You want to make sure the seller has a return policy. This one has 60-day return policy, which is great for a phone like this. Seller, if you bought this listing, probably really good listing to buy from, because you're able to return it even in 2 months if you have any issues with the phone. Of course, it doesn't cover accidental damage or things like that. And then other things you want to read, like item description. Click on the item description and start reading through it. Make sure things like factory unlock phones that you want to get, because you can use it on multiple carriers and international as well. If it's locked to a specific carrier, that's fine as well, if it's the carrier that you're going to be using it on. So make sure you consult with your carrier to make sure that they take unlocked phones. If not, you have to buy the phone and things like that. You want to read product description and see things like seller refurbished is good, used condition, manufacturer refurbished phones. They usually go with phones that we bought in the past. Probably want to avoid poor condition, things that doesn't have sort of issues. And then this thing that's really important is functionality. As you can see here, this specific seller is guaranteeing that it's tested and proven to be 100% functional, which is great. You always want to look for phones that are fully functional and that they're unlocked. They're going to be unlocked phones that are a little bit more expensive, but it's usually worth it to pay for an unlocked phone. Those things like that. That's why we're going to link you guys in the description section directly to the discounted phones. Of course, things you want to check out once you get the phone, although they do mention that it's fully unlocked, it's things like, you know, checking out the camera here, checking out the buttons to make sure they're working here. As you can see, silent on, ringer, power button. And then if you have a SIM card, of course, make a call to make sure that the phone is working as usual, internet is working, all of that. Open up maybe maps here as well to make sure the sensors are working. And then you probably want to check out things like your voice recording to make sure that is working as well. Hello. As you can see here, we're going to make sure the mic is working. All of that you can check out if you put a SIM card in. Since we didn't put a SIM card in, that's another way we're checking. We discuss all of this and much more in our further video that we'll leave in the description section. So there you guys have it for our iPhone 8 review in 2021. This is a product red edition of the phone that you can get under $160-70 in 2020, and it's still a really relevant phone. It has the home button. It's going to get a couple more years of updates, which we did a video on recently, why this phone is pretty much an affordable phone that packs a lot of punch to it, and it's still worth it to get. So hopefully this review was helpful for anyone looking to buy it. If you guys also want to check out the other review video from eBay, go click on our channel. Of course, hit that subscribe button while you're at it, so you guys can get more updates of more updated unboxing video that we'll do from eBay and Amazon soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.